What up, what up, what up? This your boy Dub Deuce, and I'm checking back in with another video. It's the That Guy Dub channel. I got a special guest in the building, one of the most funny, iconic, hilarious guys coming out of the Midwest right now, my man Tank with a C. What's up, brother?
What's up with you, man? What's up with you, man? Appreciate you having me on today, man. Appreciate it.
Now, I appreciate you. You said we was trying to get it done last week, but man, I don't know. I guess some new variant of the Rona that crept around and had me on my behind.
Well, that's good. You stay your ass over there and we'll do it like this.
Social distancing, brother. Social distancing.
Hell yeah, it's all good. It's all good. You got the tank with the C-shirt on, so that shit gonna get up out you, man.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You covered in the blessing. You got that anointing on, nigga.
So yes, sir. The only thing that's crazy because both of us light skinned and stuff like that, so we look like we about to play an astute game of Scrabble for no reason. But we gonna make.
Hey, you see, I ain't wear my glasses. I got my contacts on. They would have been knowing who was doing the goddamn interview. They'd be like, "Who the fuck is interviewing who?" You know what I'm saying? Is this Dub and Dub Group? They'd be like, "Is it 2.0 Dub? What the fuck?"
It is what it is, but baby, it's a blessing, honor to have you, man. So what you been having going on here lately?
Man, lately, man, I've been blessed, man. I can't even lie to you, bro. I've been able to get on the road, man. Shout out to my man Rob Ward. Been able to get on the road, bro. But my schedule been having things to do. I was just at Crackpots last night. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to toot my horn, but I kind of tore their ass up. Like I tore their ass up.
I saw a little something, Sean. So
yeah, man, it went good, man. It was funny because I got some motivation right before I went on stage, man. You know what I'm saying? I felt the I don't want to call it tension, but I would say I felt the underestimating. A couple people was underestimating me when they. So and it kind of made me feel like, oh yeah, oh y'all ain't hip to me. So I had to go. You know what I'm saying, make my presence felt last. As I would say, command the moment. I should say.
There's nothing wrong with that. I actually like that. We all as people, we go through things. So like, let's say you had a situation happen. You said that hit you like maybe 20 minutes before you go on stage. How do you, as a comedian, you said and stay professional, still be able to get through your set?
You know what's crazy? That's a good question, man. I look at it like this. People come to see me. So like, so say this day first time ever seeing me, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use a little basketball term that's always stuck with me. Michael Jordan said, "Man, I never knew the first time somebody ever came to see me, so I had to go out there and bust my ass." So, you know, I'm paraphrasing what basically saying, I don't never know who's first time seeing me. You see what I'm saying? I gotta leave you with, so I gotta be professional. I gotta shake that shit up. I'm human, so of course shit bothers me. Sometimes my energy might be, you know what I'm saying, not the way I wanted to be, but for the most part, I find a way to navigate through that because you paid your money to see me. You see what I'm saying? And then if you come in there with one of these on, it's gone. You see what I'm saying? So you got to know how to navigate through it. Like I said, we all human, but as a professional, you got to learn how to do it. It's just it comes with the territory.
Right. Well, you also mentioned that you said you've been doing a lot of traveling so far. I mean, you said, well, first of all, let's get to know you a little bit. You saying how long you been doing comedy? Where you from? You said let's let them people know that first.
Well, Akron, Ohio, born and raised, 330, you know what I'm saying? Shout out. 1040 Cosby Road, booked us where I graduated. Got to let y'all know that. That's how I go. I've been doing comedy 4 years. November just made 4 years, man. And in this 4 years, I've definitely been blessed because I've been blessed with certain natural gifts. But to be able to be around people and talk to people that have been willing to give me game and I'm able to listen, it's like, I've grown pretty well in this 4 years and still got more mountains to go, don't get me wrong, but in these first 4 years, man, it's been cool, bro.
It was like I met you through our brother Lex. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Lex.
Yeah, definitely big shout out to Lex. I've also been able to watch your story since you saying we met through Lex, and you've been going up and up and up. You said I see a lot of comedians around you. You said they're not able to grasp or harness you said that jar of fire like you are. You said like, so what do you think separates you being able to harness that jar of fire from somebody else?
Truly, man, I don't know. I can't tell you. I know only thing I can tell you this. I actually have a real plan in my head. I have an actual plan in my head. And I'm focused on what I want to do. And what I'm doing is I'm putting the pieces in play so I can be successful. And I'm thankful for the things that's happening to me. I'm thankful for the people that I met. I'm thankful for the advice I get. But in my personal opinion, I was gonna make it regardless because, you know, they didn't make this for me. God put me in this position. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, other people, I I try not to speak too much on what other niggas do because everybody got that's their journey. You feel what I'm saying? You know,
Mm-hmm.
it maybe this ain't their time to listen, so they didn't grasp certain things. You know what I'm saying? Just like in life, it was certain times it wasn't my time to listen, so I didn't
Mm-hmm.
grasp certain things. I'm at that point in my life now. I'm listening like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I need to find out what's going on. I need to know. So I look at it. I have a focus on what I want to do with this comedy, and this is what I'm doing. So whatever somebody else got going on, that's what you got going on. This is Tank's journey. You know what I
Right.
mean? And this is how I'm gonna roll.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You said, so definitely, you said item number one: put God first. Shut up and listen.
Man,
Boom.
better say it. Better say it. For real, man. People real. I'm telling you, man. People really understand. It's funny because the boy, the boy that was just in the Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts. He had a
Mhm.
comment, man. I seen it on TikTok. Bro say, I had a purpose before everybody else had an opinion. And
Right.
that shit really resonated with me. Cause that's how I feel like you know what I'm saying? Like this is what it is. This is who I am. You know what I mean? So I'm just blessed that I'm able to move forward and keep doing it in the
Right.
opportunity to fall in the way they falling. And I don't take nothing for granted. You know what I mean? I'm very appreciative. Even like coming on here with you now, bro, I'm appreciative of this because it's people that get to see me, get to know who I am, that don't know me or learn my story, hear something about me. So everything that happened to me, bro, I'm appreciative of because it didn't have to happen.
It didn't. And then you said so like when you said you was traveling, you said like so far, you said I know there's a litany of places that you want to go, but so far with everywhere that you've been, you said you said what's your favorite and you what would be your go back to place right now?
Two places I just did the Comedy Zone in PA.
Mhm.
That was fun. Harrisburg Comedy Club. That was fun. I ain't gonna lie. That was fun. Also, shout out to my man Rod Ward too for that too. Good looking out, bro. Also, when I went to Colorado, shout out to
Mhm.
my man Big Rich. Hey, that shit was fun. You know, and what made Colorado dope was it's just like seeing the scenery, bro, and just seeing something so far away from where I stay. Seeing like
Mhm.
it's like a completely different world out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
From the atmosphere, the elevator, all that shit, bro, is a completely different world, bro. You actually see live animals that you see on National Geographic just like right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me, you know what I'm saying? So that was dope, man, because the people was there. They was cool, man. So I definitely enjoyed those two plays. That was fun.
But see that's beautiful right there because like I've been a truck driver since about 2004. So I've woken up in some of the most beautiful places. I've woken up in some of the most ugly places. But Colorado, I remember it was like so dark. Me and my dad were driving teams together, and the road was so windy, and we was on this big old mountain. I was like, "Pops, we need to pull it over. The mountain is bad." So we pulled it over, and we both of you saying got in our bunks and went to sleep. Pulled the curtains back in the morning. All you see is the Rocky Mountains. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally on top of the mountain in this truck. I mean, like one of the most beautiful sights I've ever seen in my
Man,
life.
it's pretty as hell. Cause
Yeah.
one side would be one color side of mountains, and the other side would be a totally different color of mountains. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And then, and it's what it's funny to your point about what you said about them roads. Those roads are, I'm talking about. That's all they do is snake. And then
Mm-hmm.
it's funny because you be seeing these people, some people be flying down them like, oh, you know where you at. And then there's other people you know who ain't from there. So you could tell I wasn't from there. I'm like, slow down a bit. Nelly, whoa, Nelly. You know, I ain't turn thing. And them turns be so crazy. You know what I
And
mean? So
and
it's definitely a dope environment. I wouldn't want to live there. I'm gonna let me say that. But I definitely wouldn't mind like going back and kicking it there. Plus you can smoke there and they don't care.
right. I'll tell you another funny story about Colorado. It was right after you were saying like God rest his dead, but it was right after the whole Kobe Colorado situation.
Shout out
It
24.
was like my dad had got a ticket for speeding the year before, and he paid it and everything. Kind of find out after the fact that he had paid the ticket. Well, he ended up getting stopped because where big trucks going down the mountain, the trucks can only go a certain miles per hour. And the cops loved him as a truck driver, so they pulled him over saying he was doing a little bit over the speed limit, which was 35 for a truck in the hills like this. But you're talking about 35 for a truck.
Man, listen.
Yeah. And so they pull him over, take him to jail. I'm sitting here like my first time ever seeing my father in a holding cell. I'm crying like a little baby and everything like that. My dad is in jail. So I come out, I bail him out and everything like that. And as soon as he comes out the jail, this man is smiling from ear to ear. I'm like, dude, what the hell is so? What you smiling for? He like, bruh, they gave me some chicken noodle soup and the best peanut butter and jelly sandwich I ever had in my life. I'm like,
that nigga wanted to go back, and they said, I need to go back for lunch. You know what I'm saying? I need to see what they doing for dinner. They said they was having Cornish hens and mashed potatoes for dinner.
And it was funny as hell because, like I said, when we came outside, they still had the media stuff outside from when they were doing the interview stuff with Kobe and the news press and stuff like that. But all he could talk about for the next 6 months was this peanut butter and jelly sandwich that he had in the Eagle, Colorado jail.
I guess they got different type of peanut butter and jelly in there. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
they might cut the crust for the inmates or something.
I don't know.
Get your ass up, Brian. The Lakers is getting their ass up now. They only down 4. They're getting their ass whooped.
Oh, wow. So where's some place that you see God anointing you, taking you to in the future?
The world, Craig.
I know that's right. Like you see,
the world. But I honestly believe and know in my heart my message is gonna touch. I'm here for a reason, bro. This ain't by accident. This ain't an accident.
Okay. So like, I also want to touch on this because I don't think anybody's got to ask you the questions yet, so I'm gonna do it. When you were on the set of the "I'd Rather Fuck You" video, how did you keep a straight face? And how many takes did you have to do? Because this little hostess treat looked like me, nigga. They had it shot that about 30 times, but I'd have been hollering. Just saying.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to think, man. Them niggas held their composure, man. But see, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Like that shit be just coming out my mouth. Like that don't even be rehearsed shit. It's like when I can get in. I've been blessed, man, with that ability, man. Where I can just be in a situation, I can see something. And my brain just get to like, boom, 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 boom. You know, that's the first thing I thought of when I seen it. You know what I'm saying? So it was a couple takes, but we did all right. We did all right. Because we definitely had a good time with that shit, though, man. We was clouded, man.
Look, dude, like, when I saw the video, man, my side was hurting. I'm not even going to cap to you. My side was hurting. Because like I said, there's that one line. And actually, you're saying, as promotion for, you saying going into this week's episode, I'm definitely going to clip that part. This little hostess treats look like me. That was hilarious. And then you said the whole little.
Did it with the camera, yeah. Because they wanted me to act like I was filming. I'm like, cool. So you know when somebody asks you to do something, you got to get in character for what they asking you to do. So I'm like, well, see, we trying to clown, so I want to make it as goofy as possible. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's what it's all about, man. Because, but hopefully, man, I ain't going to say hopefully. One day I'm going to be getting into this acting, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody going to see this multi-talent that I got. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just be able to just, like I said, my vision is big, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, even from, like, the shout out Blue Boy Entertainment with me and my man Britton got. You know what I mean? Everything. I even want to help people do shows, do productions, have all types of, like, but the whole thing I want to do is to be able to, like, because there's so much shit I heard to do, bro. You like stretch out and help everybody, but still be who you supposed to be.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes people get caught up in thinking that they can't be who they supposed to be if they start helping and giving and doing. No, nigga, you can still be who you supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I just look at it like that. You know what I mean? That's my mentality of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen.
Right. Well, you mentioned helping people and also you saying building your own. You said so. Right now we live in a medium of social media.
Right.
Right now with where you are, what's your biggest platform that you're able to touch other people via social media?
Probably probably both of them social, man. Because I'm not gonna think about it. Because I guess it's crazy because I got different content on different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the Facebook be having like a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? My shows, just little things with me. So I mean, probably like Facebook and Instagram. Not Instagram. Yeah, Instagram been picking up. But what's the other one? YouTube. Because I got and crazy because the people on YouTube that I came up off of, it's just like them people just done seen some videos. One of the videos we had did, they got a lot of streams, got 2 million streams on it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So that like I think that one in probably that one in Facebook. I'm trying to build that Instagram up because because
Okay.
that's starting to pick up for me too. So you know, long as I got 2 or 3 people that I meet new, I'm good, bro. Because that
Okay.
shit adds up.
You think
You know
because
what I'm saying?
like one thing that's I've been touching on pretty much with every guest that I have is about because like I don't know if you know, but you can monetize both your Facebook and your Instagram, your TikTok, Snapchats, and all that stuff now. You know that, right?
I forgot about TikTok. I heard that too. Yeah.
It's like I'm almost monetized on TikTok. I'm monetized on Facebook, and I'm monetized on Instagram. I don't
How many?
use.
I know YouTube. You got to have a certain amount of hours. I ain't at that amount of hours. How many? What you got to have on Facebook for it?
I think it was. I think it was 3,500 followers or something. I can't remember the
Yeah, I
exact
got the
number of
followers.
followers, but basically what I did is I took my account that I started Facebook with, and I turned it into a professional account. So
Okay.
all the
Oh,
followers all the friends that I had, they now went from being friends to now they're followers. So now I have over 5,000 followers on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
so then okay. It's different than what I'm talking about then, because the follow. Oh, so you got the followers on. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay, I got you. So you took your followers from your regular page to the business page, and now okay, that's dope.
You see, because you can make a business page, or you can sit there. What I did is I turned my regular page into a professional page as a digital creator. So now I'm able to keep track of who's actually reaching my you said
So you
my,
still post, and you can still post the same type of shit and been doing the same shit you've been doing.
but now it's counting towards your analytics and towards your monetization, which you was
Oh,
already doing anyway. You know what I'm saying?
so I could turn a comedian. That'd be perfect for the comedian tank page.
Yeah, use it because
Yeah. Hold
that's
on,
what I
niggas. Hold on for a second. I gotta do something real fast. See, you done did some smart shit. Hold on for a second.
okay. But yeah, guys, this is what we're doing.
I'm about to put my glasses on too. You said some smart shit.
Can't be mad at it. We use yes, we look astute as hell.
Say
How do
that
you
again, my man. So you say about don't mind my crip shorts. So you say about the monetization. What did you say again, sir?
yes, I was actually saying that if you triangulate the hypotenuse obtuse triangle to the obtuse rectangular hypothesis, you equal getting that money.
And dipping it right side, dipping it right side.
Can't be mad at that,
And
brother.
what if niggas talk like that for real was tough? Side, I like to catch the fade with you, side. You disrespected, we're going to do a drill on your bitch ass.
It was funny. It was speaking of catching the fade. I had to explain to one of my OGs. He was like, "What does that mean, catch the fade?" I was like, "You said what happens when you get your head faded? That means you put the clippers to your head. That means I'm going at your head. Damn."
You fighting the barber, nigga? He got some clippers in his head. You might want to sit still when you fight the barber, man. You gonna fuck your shit up.
Right. Oh my goodness. So with the shirt, you said like, did you come up with this design yourself, or did you work with somebody?
This how this happened, bro. So the picture there is actually a picture of me from a picture.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So my homeboy, shout out to my man Stan Davis, man made artwork. Follow him on Instagram, man. He's a beast. I said, bro, he does logo. He done drew pictures. He done drew pictures of a little bit of every artist brother drew picture of, man. Everybody and now I can't think of nobody but he good. The bro, he cold, man. He can paint. He the coldest. But anyway, I said, bro, I need a logo. So he made the logo, and I looked at it. I'm like, damn, I like that shit. I say that'll go good on the shirt.
Right.
So then I just threw it on the shirt, and then I ended up throwing it. I made this a while ago, but I just was trying to like try them out, and I just brought them back out because it wasn't time yet. Because one thing about this comedy is everything's timing. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So then now I done changed the design. I now put the tape back on the side. So then boom, so let's go. It's like now you see in my face, it's like it's me. This is actually me. You know, it ain't no cartoon character, but it's the face, but it's from
Right.
a picture. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Okay. I saw your picture that you posted the other day with damn near the whole room in tank shirts. What is that feeling like? What goes through your head? It's like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying?
Man, bruh. When I walked in there and I seen, like when I first walked in, I saw like two of my buddies that said they was coming. Two of my older cats, they said they was coming to see me. So I knew they was gonna be there. So I expected to see they two shirts because they said they was coming.
Mm-hmm.
And I walk in there and I see like about 12 people. I go to the back and I come back in and Chris say, "Tank, man, everybody's got your shirt on." So I walk out there and look for the show start and I see about like 12 people in the audience with my shirt on. I'm looking like, man, it like boop boop boop. You know what I'm saying? It just intensified me, man. I like, wow, I felt good, man. You know what I mean? Like that's some shit that's never happened to me. You know, and I didn't expect that. You know what I mean? So it was unexpected. That's what made it feel so good. So then I go on stage, man. I just had to tell him, man. I had to thank him and tell him, hey, it's one thing seeing it from the side, but then sitting on stage and looking out to the audience and you seeing people with smiles on their face
Mm-hmm.
with my shirt on, and then other people saying, "Why I ain't got a shirt? I want a shirt." And one lady was like, "Why everybody got blue shirts? I want a blue shirt. Why
Mm-hmm.
everybody got his? I want a shirt." You know what I'm saying? So then I sell 2, 3 more shirts the same night. You know what I'm saying? It was, man, bro. That's why I say, man, it's like everything that be happening to me, man, just be like confirmation of where I'm supposed to be. That's
Right.
why I keep doing what I'm doing and just trying to make that real mark. You know what I mean? So I want people to understand, like, I'm serious about this. You know what I mean? And I'm not really. Let me rephrase that. It's not so much I want people to know it, but I mean, even though I want people to know, I want the right people to see it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't give a
Right.
fuck about other people. I'm talking. This is something I'm doing really to prove to myself. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I feel like your life has to have a purpose.
Yeah.
Your life needs to have a purpose, and that fact that I've been able to find my purpose is something I can do. I can't let that shit go away, bro. I
Yeah.
actually
No.
have a real purpose.
You said there's something else that you do that everybody else doesn't do, and I definitely want to give you your flowers and commend you for that because if you watch a movie, if you see like let's say Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, he's king of breaking the fourth wall, using which is basically looking at the camera when you're not supposed to look at the camera. But the thing that you do that I find you saying astounding is turning towards the you saying the crowd and like while you're talking to what that means you're like you're not just talking to them now you're bringing them into your world with you saying you get what I'm saying you,
Mm-hmm.
what got you started doing that and you said why is it important to you to do that.
Well, like I said, going once again, that goes back to like going on the road and seeing different things and fooling with cats. And I seen a cat put his phone up. He's like, "Hey man, you want to think?" I'm like, "Damn, bro, that's a good idea." He's like, "Man, Tank, you should." He's like, "It's marketing, bro." You know what I'm saying? He's like, "You should do that." Like he told me, he's like, "Bro, that's a good move." And see, that's the thing when you meet cats that don't mind giving you game. Like, bro, this is a good move. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because some people do shit and want to keep it to themselves, want to make it seem like da 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 da. And the thing is, I did it. And I thought, okay. And then it just started being catchy. You know what I'm saying? As far as the people like that shit, I started seeing that they really liked it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a difference when you do it, when you just want people to talk, and it's like, because I've seen people do it, you know, I ain't gonna throw nobody out there, but I've seen people do the same shit, and the people were saying, hey, but they was doing it just because they wanted to be on the camera with
Right.
when they do it for me, not only do they want to be on the camera, but they really let you know, we had a good ass time tonight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can see it in everybody's face. You can see it how they move. You can see how I controlled the crowd that night. It's like I said, it's all a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for it because I know where it come from. But it still feel good to do it. You know what I mean? And once they come into your web, bro, it's so crazy. You do like that, and they get to talk, and they actually feel like, man, we just not only is that we have a good time, but when we go online and follow him, we can say, hey, I was at that show. Hey, there I go right there. That's me right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's, as a fan, that has to feel good as a fan. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That would make me feel good if someone brought me into their world and say, look, go online, you'll be able to see. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, it's an experience. We give out experiences as comedians, so you got to take that in consideration.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You said you said, I think it was some months ago you said you was like you did Augusta you said a little while ago
Yeah,
right.
with TP Hearns, hosting for TP Hearns.
You're right. Well, you said like have you done like anything in Atlanta like Uptown or anything like that?
No, only thing I did in when I went to Atlanta, I was at the I think it's Comedy Rock, I believe it is Comic Rock Festival, hosted by Whole Flood. They had it in Atlanta that year, so we was in there. I would couple places in there, like learning shit, but I didn't get to really perform like I wanted to there. Went to a couple open mics, like I believe it's called Monticello's,
Mm-hmm.
I believe it is.
Yeah.
And then was another place, I can't think of the name right now. But we went there, but it wasn't, I didn't really get to kick it like I would, you know what I mean? Because I wasn't booked. It was more so like they was trying to get us on open mics, and then some things got a little twisted and shit, so you weren't able to get down how you wanted to.
Okay. Well, it's like okay. These is like you have any plans on like maybe like doing a LA, like doing a you said like the improv out there in LA, or you said like some of those big things where a lot of you will meet. Will you be able to rub elbows with you saying people that you may look up to or that that you've taken inspiration from?
I mean, I definitely look forward to working in a bigger club. Like I said, I'm just a big believer in that everything's gonna come when it's supposed to come. You see
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? I know my blessings gonna come the way they come, and so by the time I get to where I believe I'm supposed to be, I want to be all the way ready. So no matter what happens when I'm in those A clubs, I'm able to still bring that same energy and deliver because when you get the higher up in clubs, the more strategic clubs, as you want to call them, they're going to expect a higher level of funny, a higher level of comedy, a higher level of professionalism. So I want to make sure I got all my T's crossing, all my I's dotted before I go in certain areas, even though I feel like now I'm ready to handle things. Don't get me wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but I still want to make sure that my backpack got all, you know what I'm saying, got all the things. If I need to reach for this, reach for this, reach for this, you know what I mean? I'm ready. I mean,
Right.
which I know I will be, but like I said, I'm not rushing anything, bro. I'm letting everything come how it come, letting everything because it's more organic and I appreciate it more because I'm respecting my journey. I don't want to go too slow, but I don't want to skip the necessary steps. Some
Right.
steps that I may be able to skip because of my natural talent or because I'm advanced in certain things. That's cool. That's dope. But it's still a blueprint that I got to follow. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Like, so one thing that I say to people, you cannot call yourself a bodybuilder if you skipping leg day.
You better say it. You better
Just say
say it. You can't be all right with them twigs, man. You know what
no.
I'm saying?
You
Nigga
just like
trick you on me.
right. Where do you gain your inspiration from? Like with your funny? Because you said like one question I asked is it easier to improv or is it easier to write a joke?
mm, for me, I would say my inspiration just come from just life itself, of course, just life and uh, just being who I am. Like I said, it's just me being. This is who I am. I've always been silly. I've always, when I see things, had a way of looking at things. So I've been improv my whole damn life. You know what I'm saying? I grew up when you was allowed to talk about people and ain't nobody get mad at you. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? So I grew up under the, you know what I mean? So as far as improv, I like the improv cool. You know what I mean? But I want to be able to. I want my writing to be to the point to where if I'm improv and doing shit, I'm like it's like I'm cheating. You know what I'm saying? Because them jokes hit you so hard. You know what I'm saying? So that's the things, you know. So I mean, as far as and then too, bro, it depends on what mode I'm in and like what type of show it is. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Sometimes I've been to shows where you do material, man, and they you go some places, man, they don't want to hear that shit. They want you to talk shit to them. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? You got to go in there and bop, 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 bop with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about being able to call the right audible so you can get the touchdown. So I mean,
Because
I want to be, I want to be able to have everything in my arsenal, bro. You know?
you in the you say in the era that we're in, how do you navigate the how sensitive everybody is?
I'm gonna say what I want to say. I just
Mhm.
have learned how to say things,
Right.
and then too, I'm not gonna be stupid. Uh, uh, we already know you have to be at a certain level before you can attack certain issues.
I mean,
You
that's
know what I'm
true.
saying? Now, if you cut this camera off and call me on my phone, I can tell you how I feel about certain situations. But
Mhm.
while we on this stuff right here, we everybody's peachy cream. You know what I'm saying? Right?
And
You know what I mean? And even that to a certain degree, because I'm still gonna say what I got to say. You see what I'm saying? It's
right,
just I
but you also iterated that there's a way to say it.
all the
You,
time. You can, man, I'm telling you something. You can say whatever you gotta say. Lakers hit a three. You can say what you gotta say, man. You just gotta know how to say it, how to formulate it. You know what I mean?
right.
Because I've seen people say things. I'm like, ooh, you are, ooh, but this shit was funny. You know what I'm saying? Then people say things. You like, bro, really? You
Mhm.
tried, but you fucked that up. You know what I'm saying? So
And you see, yeah, because that you said, like I said, that's actually a funny thing to use because, like you said, it's a way to say this. Like if you were to say the exact same thing, let's say a Dave Chappelle would say, it could be funny you saying it and him saying it, but you saying maybe
he
his
got
way.
that platform though. He got that platform.
Exactly, he got the platform. I mean, you're gonna get there. Like you said, let's not. You said let's not count you out like you some sucker Rudy Poot ass comic out here. That's not the case. The case. I
Exactly.
mean, but you're right though. He does have a bigger platform, and you said just like he said. People thought he was crazy when he walked away from Comedy Central and they were trying to pay him $55 million. He's like, it's easy to walk away from $55 million when you've already got $55 million in the bank. So,
Yeah,
I
but you
mean,
know what? That type of logic and go over certain people's heads though. You see what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because we like that. We why you do that? Well, you know, you ain't experiencing what I'm experiencing. Plus, you
Mm-hmm.
know, like that, and like you said, he at that level now where bro say what he want to say. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I respect it because at the end of the day, I feel like this: the truth comes in many forms,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still the truth.
I mean, and that's big facts. Just because, like, people be like, well, you said don't shoot the messenger. It's like, fuck the messenger. Did you get the message?
Did you get the message? And if you're gonna shoot the nigga because you feel a bad way, don't kill the nigga. Shoot him in the foot or something. Let the nigga hobble
Something.
back. You know what I'm saying? At least let him be able to go back to the people like nigga, don't never see me again. You know what I'm saying?
Just
At
Coochie
least let
can't
him
take
be able
a
to do that.
man.
He shouldn't have to be dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Usually, so like, are there certain subjects that you will not touch?
Uh, I'm gonna put it to you like this. No, because I'm going to say what I gotta say. What I'm learning in crafting in my writing is how to be. I talk about relatable things.
Mm-hmm.
I talk about things that everybody that been through. You can't. I don't give a damn what color you is. This can happen to you. You see what I'm saying? So and then it's like it gets to the point to where, and I say this at some of my shows, bro. When you get into a room, all white room, mixed room, all black room, whatever, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Once laughter engages the crowd, everything else is forgotten.
Gotcha.
So the same way we can come together, like I said, the same way we can come together and not judge each other and just have a good time. You got to be able to take that energy out there. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Out into the world. So my whole thing is that's my message. Let's try to get this. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about everything because at the end of the day, you're gonna understand. I'm picking on this and picking on that and picking on you and picking on them and even picking on me to let
Mm-hmm.
you know and show that hey, we all the same. It's just this is shit you do, and this is shit we do, this is shit they do, and that's the shit. Well, I might not be able to use that word because they might get mad at me, but that's the word them do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about. But it's all around the way. It's
Right.
just what it is. Everybody has that, bro. Life is about perspective, bro. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I don't give a damn how good of a person you be, how much you look up for people. It's gonna be a motherfucker to say you ain't shit.
No,
You see what I'm saying? So I mean, no, you can't be scared to talk about shit. Conversation is what brings understanding. I think,
see,
and people
I've
have
always,
forgotten that. That's what brings understanding. If
mm-hmm.
you ain't talking about it, that means you coming up with your own thought about it. And not to
Mm-hmm.
say that your thought is wrong, but remember, you're only gonna think about it through how you've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell me a whole nother way to do this. Like, I bring it back up. The peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Your dad had millions of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, so his perspective was these is the jelly sandwich. This nigga went to jail and he said, I want a prison sandwich. You know what I'm saying? I want a jail sandwich. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kobe done died, and this nigga talking about the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, nigga. He said, fuck the mamba, I want some Jiffy. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I love Kobe, you know what I'm saying? I'm just
Me
saying.
too.
That life's about perspective. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So no, I'm not, you can't be afraid to talk about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because
It's
you
funny.
never know whose eyes you can open.
Exactly, because you said like one thing that's funny is because I'm not a comedian. I'm just a regular guy. You said I do YouTube, I drive trucks, I do a litany of things, but every now and again I think I'm funny. And you said like I'm one of those assholes that like if I meet you at a comedy club, I'm gonna be like, hey, I got this. Not necessarily thinking it's gonna go anywhere, just saying and it was just funny. It was like one of Lex's unapologetically funny. joints. I think it was in December. I think I'm not 100% sure, but it was Tyrone, Key Silly. You said
You
Sister
get in
Lou.
trouble if I smoke on your shit?
You said what?
You get in trouble if I smoke on your shit?
Dude, do you?
Okay, I just want to make sure because you know some niggas be like, don't be
Hey,
doing that on my
you in
shit.
the comfort of your own home. I'm in the
Yeah,
comfort
but
of
at the
my
same
own.
time, it's about being. I want to respect my platform too, bro.
I
You feel
don't
what I'm
give
saying?
a fuck, do you?
Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
But we got to talk because you're not Key Silly. She talks about using being the line leader, using as a part of that, using the alphabet, or whatever. Well, I was like, well, it's crazy because using the world we live in, using like when we grew up, it was different. We grew up in the '80s and using the '90s and stuff like that. You said you like you either wanted to be the jock, like yeah, some people wanted to be the nerds, some people that would just chill with everybody. You said then you had the thugs and all that stuff like that. Well, these kids now, they come home and they be like, guess what? Everybody at the school is bisexual. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, everybody's bisexual. I'm like, well, wait a minute. I'm glad I grew up when I did, because if I grew up with you niggas and I had to suck a dick to be cool, you could count me out. Period.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. You're right. But the thing is this, man. What's up? Listen, man. See, this is the thing. And I ain't gonna touch it too much, but I'm gonna say this. I don't have a problem
Mm-hmm.
with anything anyone chooses to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, I haven't lived what you lived. I haven't gone through what you've gone through. I don't know what goes through your brain. And my relationship with whoever I call my higher power or whoever you call your higher power, that's your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
The problem comes when we forget a word that a lot of us in this world have forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
But this was so funny about this word. Everybody asks for it, but they forget how to do it.
Yep.
And that word is understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants understanding, but they can't get it.
Right.
If you can't tell me to understand something you doing, but then when I critique it, it's an issue, but yet you can critique some shit I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Or you
But
can
see,
critique the way I think.
mm-hmm.
I should be able to express the way I feel about any situation. We should be able to have proper dialogue, no matter what the situation is, regardless the situation the conversation gets heated, regardless the conversation is disproportionate. Your talk, my talk, however fuck you want to lane you want to go down. At the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, we should have left with an understanding. If we didn't leave with an understanding, then the only thing we did was spew bullshit. Because regardless if I was right or you was right or whoever was right, if I wasn't listening, then it was bullshit to you. If you don't listen when I'm talking to you, to me it's bullshit. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's, in my opinion, that's the problem now. So do
You
what
see,
you do. Just make sure you got to be accountable for what you do and be understanding.
you
If
see
you can do
that's why
that,
when
then
I flipped it, you see when I flipped it the way I flipped it, you see because like let's say I wanted to be a jock. Well, you see everybody wants to be a jock because I either want to go to the NBA, the NFL, this, that, and the third, or if I want to join the chess club, just because I want to expand my mind or something like that. But if you use a broad term like everybody's doing it, and you like you have to earn every, I mean you have to own everybody's doing it. Use it
mm-hmm.
so it doesn't necessarily mean if everybody's doing it and that's what you choose to do. So my retort saying if I had to suck a dick to be cool, count me out because that's not my lane. If you want to do it because everybody else is doing it, do that. But if that's who you are, own it. But if you like I said, when it comes to terms like that, you're like, well, everybody's doing it, or this is the new norm now. Get used to it. Well, okay, it
No,
could be your norm. It doesn't have to be the new norm. That's your norm. You
your
understand that?
norm, and you're entitled to that. And you are
Yeah.
entitled to that. You just ain't entitled to tell me I'm wrong and that I don't agree.
Mm-hmm.
You
It's
can't
just
do that.
okay. This is okay. We're going to touch on this because right now we're still dealing with all of this hoopla. Right now, everybody is still. You got one side of people that they loved that Super Bowl performance from Rihanna from beginning to end. You have
Mm-hmm.
another group of people that love Rihanna but thought it was. Eh. I'm in the group that thought the performance was eh. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, and then when I say I thought it was eh, they're sitting there like, well, what did you expect her to do? I didn't expect her to do anything. I just wasn't entertained, and that's my right to not be entertained by that performance. But these people are they're like getting so mad.
Was you not in the same because you seen that she was pregnant and you mad you ain't get to do it?
No, I thought it was kind of
And
cool.
he said
Like,
no.
okay, this is my perspective.
He's like, no.
I mean, it's like, and I love Rihanna, but okay, an artistic. You say I don't even know if you've thought about it like this, but once I explain it to you, it's going to make a shit ton of sense. An artistic expression of a bunch of semen going to an egg that's in the middle of the damn field. That's not. That's kind of low hanging fruit. We saw you was pregnant when they cut the lights on.
Yes, it did.
Tell me that did not look that did not emulate sperm going to an egg.
Hilarious. Hilarious. That's probably what she was saying. You know what I'm saying? Throw it up. Watch it all fall out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what she was saying. Man, I'm gonna say I thought, you know why I thought the shit was dope? Mm-hmm. Because I thought it was hard as hell how them jokers was up so damn high and stay in sequence with each other dancing. That's what I thought was hard. So all the little sperm were just dancing like, we gonna get to the pussy. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. I just, hey, fuck it.
I mean,
you know,
like
I ain't looking at it like that. That's funny as hell that you said that. That's hilarious. Now I'm seeing the little movements and making all the little things different.
See, now,
that's kind of funny, bro.
Now you can't unsee it.
I mean, you know, but it's funny as hell. But I mean, that's what I liked it because of that. I thought the choreography of the people dancing and shit, I thought that was cool. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, once again, each his own. But some people like this. Some people saying because because she was pregnant and that she did do the shit, it was made it dope. And I mean, kudos to her. But all I know is this. My team won in the Super Bowl, so I don't give a shit.
Mine wasn't either. I'm from Atlanta, so I'm a Falcons man through and through. Don't judge.
But it's cool to see two black quarterbacks in the Super Bowl, though. Two starting black quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. That was cool. Mm-hmm. During Black History Month. Okay.
Oh, yeah. That too. Like here's that was like cool. Also like getting back on perspective when you said when it comes to performances. That Grammy performance where Whitney Houston looked like a stick, I thought was a horrible performance. That
my bro over here is watching the game with me. He's sitting like this when you said it. He was like, good analogy. He agreed with me. He agreed. And bro just sitting there with him. He was sitting there like this, like, nigga got a point.
You said the Christmas.
But I mean, but what's wrong? Hold on now. See, I gotta give you some pushback on that. Because I feel like you hating a little bit.
No.
I'm gonna tell you why I think you hating. Because have you ever seen a stick sing that good, nigga?
No, that's not taken away from.
That's what you hate, nigga. You hate.
No,
you ain't never seen a twig get it eaten like that. You know what I'm
saying? I've never seen a twig belt out of note. I've never seen a twig.
You almost made me in this interview, man, hating on my twig. You know almost hit you with like I've never. You know what I'm saying? Don't be talking about Whitney like that, man. You listen, man. I don't give a damn. Nobody said it. You know, damn what nobody say. They can talk about it how they want to. That even with the situations, you know what I'm saying? That woman still could sing like a motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Voice and all.
Like even with Michael Jackson, when he did that performance for MTV, and when he showed up and his hair was all over the place, and you could tell he had just rolled out of bed, and come find out later they had to literally have a doctor wake him up because he was off that propofol, but it still got. That was a bad performance to me, even though Michael Jackson is the greatest performer of all time. You said, but
well, you know, you gonna have a misfire now. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is 100 for 100. You know what I'm saying? So he woke up with bad head. You know what I'm saying? But he still couldn't. Don't nobody couldn't with a bad head better than him, though.
No, absolutely not. But it doesn't make me a hater if I say I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like certain parts of.
So you was only hating on Whitney. You ain't hate on Mike. You hated on Whitney though, because you ain't.
No.
Never seen a stick sing like that. Name one stick you've sing like that. Go outside right now and find one.
Dude, let's go to East Cleveland right now. I'm pretty sure we can find a stick that can sing.
No, I said a stick, not a crack. I said Hey, you go outside looking for a stem. I said a sweet.
But you said like even like regardless of what you said her circumstances were, regardless whether Michael or Rihanna, their circumstances were, you said just because it didn't do it for me. But then again, also I'm a hip hop head. Even though Rihanna had shit, the hits were hitting. But you can't go from Dr. Dre, Snoop, 50, Eminem, Kendrick, Mary J, and then
Right. Do you feel now?
that
Let me
just
ask
for
you. Now
me.
let me ask you this. Do you feel like? Do you feel because the performance wasn't up to par for that because they set their bar so high, or it just wasn't a good performance? Period.
Me personally, this is just me personally. I love Rihanna, but I think going from Dr. Dre to just Rihanna by herself, I mean, what I think the bar was just set so high with Dr. Dre, Snoop
That can
Dogg.
happen though. That can happen though. And you can see Kyrie Irving, the prime example of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Playing with Brian, you was up there doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? You lead LeBron, man. You know you can't win. You know what I'm saying? She left Drake. But she's still a billionaire.
Oh, absolutely, and that does not take nothing away from her money, her talent, her hits that she has, or anything like that. Just me personally, I love the West Coast. You saying '90s music, and then the Eminem in the '50s, and all of that. You said to go from that and just her by herself. And then the way because the way they hyped the Dr. Dre one up, you was ready for it. So
Right.
when
I tell you this though, if Rihanna heard you talking right now, she headbutt you.
and that's fine. And
She would
I'm
headbutt
cool
you.
with it.
She would headbutt you so hard that that brim on your hat would be up in your face. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm fine with that because I could use a healthy bag right now. You know what I'm saying?
You be thinking that bitch better have my money song.
I'm trying to tell
Baby, what you owe me?
Big fact, big fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man. So you said you was watching the game. Who's playing right now?
The Lakers and Dallas. You know I'm a Lakers fan.
Okay, me too.
I've been a Lakers fan since Magic in them though. I ain't just started liking them.
Me too. Yeah.
Some people only like the Lakers because LeBron played for them. I ain't one of them type of people.
Well, see, I was born in California, so I I remember Lakers back when they used to play at the Forum. So
See what I'm saying? So you talking about with Kurt Rambis with the Crokies and all that. I know you talking about AC Green, the nigga that was a virgin with the Jerry Curl. I know that's what you talking about. Byron
exactly.
Scott days, nigga.
You said I remember the announcement when they said that you were saying that Magic Johnson had HIV.
Man, what? That nigga said no more, won't be no more finger rolls. I've been laying up in too much pussy. You know
Hell to the dog. Well, brother, this has been fun. I'm gonna let you enjoy your game. I thank you for taking your time out of you saying your day.
for sure, man. We got to do it again, man. Definitely. Let's do it again.
Hell yeah, we're gonna do this again, brother. You said y'all make sure that y'all follow this man. You said I would make sure that I will tag him in the description so you guys can get you one of these shirts, man. Tank, you saying
Follow me at Comedian Tank, y'all, on all social media platforms. Comedian Tank.
All right, let everybody know what Tank stands for.
What Tank with T stand for truth, C stand for come get you some.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. Shit. Upcoming shows, man. I'm about to be posting another my dude facing my upcoming show flyer, so I will be posting that this week. So we got my upcoming shows coming up, so y'all can catch me, man. I will be out in the Boston. What's this? Is the end of the month, so I will be in Massland on March 3rd, and then Indiana on March 10th. So catch me here. After that, I'll be back in the city, back around again. But got some more stuff coming up. Like I said, I'm about to be in PA. About to be back in PA. About to be in Ann Arbor.
Okay, Michigan.
Yeah. I'm able to, and they just don't give a fuck. And they just be like, here you go. It's dope out there. They be kicking me. They dope out that way.
You're right. Nothing wrong with that. Well, you said going forward, if like you know how like when I make a post, I tag everybody.
Okay.
You said if you want to, you said drop me in your tags. You know what I'm saying? Like however we can get the word out for you. You said that so that way you said more and more people can come through. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaving my platform open for you, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, brother. I definitely tag you and put it on there. I definitely do that. Send you a flyer and all that good little shit.
Okay.
Make it
You said,
happen.
I'm definitely about to shoot a couple flicks. As soon as we get off of here, you saying I will be tagging you. You saying
I
you
appreciate it, man.
not a
Big
problem, brother.
appreciate that, bro. That mean a lot.
Not a problem. You said like I said, I'm one that I show love and I show support. You said to everybody. You said that's just how I do. So you said, like I said, the fact that you decided to come on my platform, chop it up with me, we got to have some laughs, some different perspective, and you said like, and you said do things a little differently because I know like with a lot of different shows, people ask the low hanging fruit questions. I'm not that kind of person. Like I want to have a genuine conversation. It was like
Right.
what like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Like it's stupid. You know what I'm saying?
No, I definitely just like a little Sunday conversation and shit. It definitely was cool. I definitely
Yeah.
enjoyed it. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You definitely got my support, bro.
You got mine, brother. Well, this has been That Guy Dub, and I'm checking out with another video with my man Tank with a C. T stands for truth. C stands for come get you some. We out of here, man. Peace.
Take it easy, man.
You too, brother.